Barstool, late night, party on, excellent.
All right. Thank you, White Sox Dave, for that. Welcome to Barstool at Night, everybody. This is Eddie with Carl. Two very special guests that we're going to bring on a little bit. It's going to be Dana and Mush. It's going to be at the end here. Battle of the Brains, Carl. Them two versus White Sox Dave in trivia. I'm excited.
I'm as excited as I've ever been. No disrespect to our previous guests, Kate, Nate, and Donnie. But we have Tweedledee and Marty Mush and Tweedledum and Dana B, and I could not be more excited.
But before we get those guys on, let's get into Britney Spears a little bit here. She ran into some turmoil. Can we run the video? Maybe we don't have the video. Okay. If we just have, she mentioned in a video, if you saw it, I'm sure you did, it was very viral. She mentioned that her gym burned down. Okay, Carl, you're the noted Britney Spears enthusiast. I'm talking posters. I'm talking pinups. I'm talking picture in the wallet. What's your take on this hard times for your girl, Britney?
Yeah, I appreciate the recognition. I've certainly put the work in on the blog. It's starting to show. I like the fact the story pops up. Here's the biggest thing you need to know about Britney. She has a dedication to the boners that she gave in the late 90s and the early 2000s. A lot of people in her category have fucking mailed it in. It's 2020. She's still getting after it. The only reason she burned the gym down is because she fucking burned it down herself with that work ethic. Eddie, I got to know where you stand on her, though, because obviously you know how hard my boner is when it comes to Britney Spears.
I don't mind Britney. I don't love her, don't mind her. But to think about Britney, she's probably had the toughest quarantine out of anybody right now. She burned down her gym, or at least she announced she burned down her gym. And on top of it, remember, she was caught there. She was using the Tiger King's tigers in, one of the, I don't know, the Slave for You, one of those videos. So tough look for Britney, kind of going to the underground zoos. And it's been a rough go for her, I would say.
It's certainly a sensitive topic anytime you bring up Tiger King right now. That's a killer documentary. And that leads us into our second topic, which also focuses on probably the most notable documentary, though, no disrespect to the Tiger King. Yes. The Real King.
Yes, exactly. The Real King. We're talking MJ. We're talking The Last Dance. Very, very popular scene Sunday at the end there when he called Scott Burrell, Dennis Rodman Jr. You wrote a blog on it as a married guy. What's your take about it? What would your wife think if she found a video archive of young Carl from 21 years old at the University of Illinois?
Well, hopefully I've built certainly a trusting relationship with the audience at this point where they know I'm not joking when I say, like, there's fucking skeletons in the closet, okay, Eddie? I got bodies stacked. It's not a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Scott Burrell's in a unique position because the way his wife responded, you know how I do my sniffs?
Yeah.
This has threesome all over it into the routine playbook. I'm not calling it the Vince Lombardi power sweep, but I'm definitely going to say, like, they have it in there as, like, a little trick play or something. And so I like that a lot from Coakley. It shows me they've got a great little relationship. Scott Burrell's a fiery competitor. But he's also a great role player. That's what we're seeing. So it seems to me like she gets the identity that he had to kind of fit in with the Bulls, and she's okay with it. I don't know. What about you as a single guy?
I mean, Scott Burrell, virtually unknown by a lot of people before this documentary, he's somehow become a big player. From the first week, they talked about him, saying, oh, I won a trophy now when they won that game in Paris. And then with this on the plane, I mean, he's getting a lot of FaceTime. I mean, who knows? He might be having a nice, little Toyota deal before this is over. He's going to get some type of endorsement, I guarantee it.
No question, and credit to his wife for showing all the support. You single guys out there that are like, maybe do I propose? Is this the one? Put yourself in Scott Burrell's shoes. I think this is a good litmus test for, like, okay, maybe this is it.
Good point. I agree. Okay, now that's we've hit those two topics. Let's bring on the two guests for the last three. Can we bring Marty and Dana? Oh, there they are. I love it. I was worried that you guys were going to come up on two screens. I wanted two heads in one little corner, so I'm happy to see that. How are you, boys?
I'm all right, Ed. You look great. That's the exact was that a chair? Is it a lazy boy?
Hey, it's actually an L couch. I just grabbed the corner seat. I'm just, I squeezed in here.
See, that's all. Dana literally has my favorite spot on my couch downstairs, and he won't freaking leave, and it's pissing me off.
I'm leaving soon.
I am. It's been a month, Ed. It's been a month.
Can we talk about Marty's face on the poster and how big his forehead looks?
It's a bad picture, fellas.
We didn't pick it. I apologize. If you didn't like that picture, we'll talk to our programming team. Carl, episode 4, we're trying to get better.
Yeah, and I noticed you guys are fitting right well with this crew. You guys are pretty sensitive about your image. I feel like every time a picture is released, like Walk the Line, like you guys are battling each other on Twitter, like who looks better, who looks like shit. When you guys going to accept you're both fucking man rockets who are just out there to deliver satisfaction to thirsty women?
I love these guys so much.
Oh, man, I'd hump your leg right now if I could.
Unbelievable. You wearing the zip pants or no?
What the hell did he say?
The zip pants.
Well, those got stuck in Vegas.
Oh, that reminds me. I know Chief and White Sox Dave are here. They're not on right now. But are they mad at me for not inviting them to Vegas? Do we have to talk about this today?
That's a good question. We could bring that up in the trivia section. Okay?
I feel like there's some angriness there.
I don't know. We'll find out if there is. I mean,
they've actually never brought it up. So
let there be no doubt. Whatever the conflict is, Eddie will be the appropriate guide to navigate you through it. I promise you, when we get through trivia, Eddie will be fucking knifing through this thing. He knows how to stir a pot.
I like to call it a mediator, but call it what you want. Okay, boys, obviously, big Sunday for you two. 25 hours on the stream. Ping pong balls, pots. I think I put it perfectly, right? It looked like your cabinet sneezed out pots. There were pots everywhere, no rhyme or reason. Carl, you had a question for them about this?
Yeah, hey, I know the pressure gets to you guys. 24th hour, 25th hour. We're in the spirit of Michael Jordan, his most clutch shot, 98 finals. Where's more pressure, ripping the ball from Malone and taking the shot with 6 seconds left, or you guys in the 24th hour fucking hating each other?
I don't even care about Michael Jordan's shot at that point. First of all, Michael Jordan has 1 ball, 1 basket. I have 3 balls, 1 moron, and 3 baskets. This guy is mental midget. This man was missing the 1 pot in front of him.
That's such bullshit, and you know it.
It's my pick of talk. He is a mental midget, and he was losing his mind. He tried crying like 4 times. Michael Jordan had nothing on.
Can I talk, or are you gonna fucking talk?
Talk.
I am a mental midget, but in that competition,
you're screaming at the.
I just yell. I don't know. It makes me want to yell. I'm a mental midget in general, but I feel like I was hitting the cup a good amount of times, and you can't say because it was an easy cup. I know it was easy, but I was doing my job. I was.
We changed the course around after the 17th hour just to make it a little easy, and it still wasn't easy.
We actually got footage. Let's roll the tape and show the people what you were working with. How about that?
Oh, no.
Hands down, best part about that is Nikki just turning the camera on him. Everybody wants to see the camera guy.
Mickey Mush is just like right when we're celebrating, he puts it on himself. Like everyone needs to see him.
He wants to be a star. I don't blame him. You know, he is a star in his own right. It's just you're a cameraman.
I also need to address something.
Mm-hmm.
People they've been saying that it missed a pot. Did you hear about this?
I think I heard a little rumbling about that.
You heard a couple rumblings?
Yeah.
Screw them, man. 25 hours. If I see all 3 balls go in that pot, I'm not gonna like look at a replay. I don't give a crap. I'm going after it.
I had noticed that Ben Fredette there, Buddha Ben was on there. How was the momentum? I hopped on for a little bit. Did anybody give you a little jump start there? Rico was on for a while.
Rico was on for a little bit.
Yeah, the morning crew was funny. Like all the people with kids were on at like 7 a.m. There's babies crying. The babies were a little much, not gonna lie. The babies were a little much when my mind's going crazy. But I mean, the whole thing, literally almost everyone from Barstool got in. I want to say sorry to White Sox Dave. It was like 4 a.m. He was trying to get in, and my brother it didn't work. I don't know why.
No. No.
Yeah.
Why am I hearing about this for the first time?
Because I got a DM from White Sox Dave because I don't see my phone during it, and we went on a break. I was like, all right, I'll get you in right away, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Carl, are you drinking a Mike's Hard?
I had one. Oops. I might have another if you don't mind.
I haven't had one of those in years.
You're such a.
I asked people not to be mad at me for cracking a couple of Mike's Hard.
I'm fine with that.
Here's actually just quick aside because we brought up White Sox Dave. I know we're getting a little lengthy here, but I want to be very just quick here. White Sox Dave sent out a picture of a steak the other day and his dinner plates. And in response, Crate and Barrel, considered one of the best home good products in the world, sent him like $750 worth of goods. And they were like, hey, we're sorry your plates suck. Here's some new shit. Don't live like a savage anymore.
We got
that same day I tweeted out, man, I'm craving a Mike's Hard, and I got a case of Mike's Hard lemonade. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck does White Sox Dave get $750 worth of product? And I'm sitting here with a case of Mike's Hard lemonade. So literally making lemons out of Mike's Hard lemonade. We're having a blast here at Carl's headquarters in the Bird's Nest. Back to you guys, back to Eddie, back to Mush.
Wow.
I gotta start fucking tweeting about my things that I want.
I thought you got to do microwave after that. People saw you got bread. You put bread in the microwave.
I mean, everyone's crazy that a bread box is a perfect microwave. I mean, wait, a microwave is a perfect bread box.
I want to clear up too.
You got to be the alpha male to have bread in the microwave, Marty. You know that. You know that.
I have no issue with the Mike's Hard. I actually really like Mike's Hard. But
Why do you keep bringing up the
because
Mike's
I haven't seen one in like 7 years.
They're sick. They're delicious.
Dana, do you have a beer? Can you yug that for me real quick? If you're going to fucking talk about mine, can I just get one quick?
There's only about a quarter left, but I got you.
Attaboy.
Oh, that's a quick yug. Wait, who just cracked one there? Marty?
I got the gluten. I got thin shits.
Oh, that's not good. You got to get the colon cleanse.
Mush, that sip. Someone clip that sip and send it to me. I want a gift for that sip. That's the best sip, Mush. People don't fucking talk about your sips because they don't know that you're a gluten guy. That's a big sip for you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
That just wets the whistle when I did.
Okay. Sorry, Ed. We're off the rails. As a host, this is a nightmare for you.
It's okay. The rails are meant to be off, right?
I fucking love doing a show with you guys. I just want to do it forever.
This is great, but speaking of that, you had your pot, you had Mush Madness. There was a little bit of a hiccup there. Someone was beating down the door. Maybe you guys thought it was aliens. There was a big alien scare earlier. There was a couple of videos at the Pentagon. White Sox Dave, he's a big alien guy. He wrote about this. Be honest, how much did you think those guys were aliens that were the pizza guys?
Well, first of all, pizza guys just stayed for like 20 minutes without anyone asking them to come in. So that was unreal. But second, you know what I'm going to tell you about aliens? I'm not convinced that we haven't seen them before. How do we know? They painted an image of these green-eyed goblins of these eyes, but we don't know they actually look like that because we didn't know if they're real. Now we're saying they're real. So, I mean, we could be walking down the street, bang, alien. You have no idea. So I'm not sold on it.
Kind of sounds like someone who could be an alien.
Could be. You don't know. That's the thing. There's too much unknown of it.
Could be an alien. Carl, what do you think?
I have a lot of takes on aliens. I think they've been around for a long time. There's a reason we have great technology. It goes back a long, long time ago. Don't make me start talking about crop circles, Ed. We're on a time limit here. I think more importantly, though, because I'm a crazy person, dude. If I had a chance to declassify every document, I'd be on the front lines declassifying every document. If I could, though, Ed, I would like to put it back to Dana and Mush. I have a question that just needs to be answered. Boys, hypothetically speaking, the pizza man was an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Between you two, which one does the human race trust to establish communications? Who's answering the fucking door?
Oh, well, first of all, when the door did ring, my brother ran to his room and he blocked the back door.
That was smart of me. If it was a murderer and they want to go through the back door, I got us covered.
So no matter what, I'm walking right into that aliens, UFO, whatever they need. They would take me with I'd probably be the president of the aliens.
I would say you could have a good conversation with an alien. Like, you'd be able to make them laugh. If aliens could laugh, I could see them. You making them laugh.
You need to laugh.
We did one.
All right.
We did one of those, The Office, where they're all standing at each other, like pointing guns. That was me, Nick, and Marty waiting to open the door. And then
Can I just add a caveat then, Mush? You're so confident on going to the aliens, and I love that. And that's why you would be one of my top wingmen, period. Not just at Barstool, I just mean in period. But outside of me and Eddie, and obviously not Dana, because you're not including him, who would be your wingman to go to the aliens then? Who's somebody you would pick?
Oh, right away, Feidelberg.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he's a questions guy. I'm not a questions guy. I'm a go with it, and I'm just like, Ooh, because that's like the first time I've seen it. He thinks a little deep into it, and if he has to fuck up an alien, he will.
That's a good answer. I like Feidelberg's a good answer. I didn't see that one coming. I'll be honest.
I know I did. I was a little off the rail there.
Curveball, slider, maybe. You know what though? The thing is, I don't blame Nicky Mush for hiding because who knows? You see Alex Smith's leg. Something like that could have happened to your leg. It would have been very gross. What do you guys think? Is that the worst injury you ever seen?
I want to say this right off the bat. I've torn both my ACLs. The first ACL was one of those things that you read about where it goes like this and like that. Fucking, who's the guy that did that? Sean Livingston. I had a Sean Livingston when I was 20 years old in men's league rec. And guess what? You didn't see me complaining. I got up and I iced it, and I fucking didn't even go to the hospital. But that was probably the most gruesome thing I've ever seen, other than Kevin Ware.
Alex Smith almost died, so I mean, that's a little different. That leg was it's way worse than you thought. It was just a bad break. It was like brown and bubbly and disgusting.
I couldn't look at the blood.
I feel bad for that sucker. I really do.
Eddie, it looks like you got left at the bus stop on the coldest day in Chicago. If you remember that, like that looks like frostbite. Like it's so bad.
That was bad. You know what though? You brought up a torn ACL. I don't know how you didn't tear your ACL, Dan, that time. You did the crossover and you slipped on Nardini's rug. That was fucked up.
I thought I love how he says fucked up. But that was that I actually thought that was like number 3 on the torn ACL.
I've never hurt myself. I've never been to the hospital.
Really?
Broke a bone. I got good bones.
What do you like? At nothing. Like, how many fingers have you jammed though? Probably a lot.
No, I'm not a jammer. I'm really not.
You never had elbow injury?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen my knee before. Wait, let me show you my knee real quick.
Get it up. Dana, Dana, manage the,
So look at my knee. You put it like this.
Oh. You made a noise.
You see
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, question. How do you like that freezer where you got to pull it out from the bottom? You think that's the best way?
Let me tell you, it's one of the worst freezers you'll ever see.
Thank you.
You cannot fit anything in there.
I don't like those, man. I think you got to go top or you got to go side.
It's horrible.
Look at who's he looking at?
Right there. That's good. All right, boys. That's it for the top of the show. Now it's time to you got something, Carl? Sorry, before you take off here.
I have one thing. We have not had stakes laid out for trivia against White Sox Dave, and I think now we introduce it. So, like, I don't want to, who am I to say this is what you guys should bet because I'm not doing the trivia. But I definitely think there should be, here's what I want from Mush and Dana. Because, you guys have monster Twitter followings, literally 3-4 times the size of us. If you guys fucking lose, you got to spend tomorrow promoting this shit and be like, we had a blast last night. You dumb motherfuckers who aren't paying attention to Barstool at night. We're having a blast. You guys are regulars. Okay. And then if White Sox Dave loses, figure out whatever you want from him. But that's definitely what I want. There's my finger on my stitches. I fucking work through stitches. You're not going to fucking. So this is what I want from you guys.
I'll end up doing that anyways.
Don't tell him that. Just tell him. Make it seem like a favor.
All right, Carl. Thank you. Let's swap out Carl for Chief and White Sox Dave.
I'm also losing hundreds of followers a day.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. All right, welcome, Chief and White Sox Dave. It's time for trivia. Dave, this time it's 2 heads versus 1. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, and I was backstage listening to Dana and Mush talk. I found it interesting that Mush immediately brought up, and both you guys brought up that I didn't get the invite to Vegas. I wasn't near as offended as I was on Saturday night or Saturday morning when you didn't let me in the. I was shit-faced at 4 a.m. just staring at my phone like I'm seeing 3 phones in front of me, and you didn't let me in the stream or whatever.
It was Marty let me in. I'm up. I'll pump you guys up. Let's drill the shot and go to bed. I mean, that was a great DM to get. And I was like, hey, I think we took our 45-minute nap once you DM'd us.
Oh, yeah, I passed out immediately. So even if you did invite me in, I wouldn't have came in because I was so fucked up. But that's not the point. It's that you didn't let me in.
Yes.
I would have preferred to get the invitation, even though I would have turned it down.
You don't blink when you talk. You know that?
I mean, I got like lights beaming in my face right now because they were bitching about it last week or earlier this week.
The beer is
All right, Chief, you take the wheel here.
All right. I never noticed that about White Sox, David's lack of blinking on camera.
Now
So
I'm
now
gonna
I'm going to be
blink
paying
too
attention to
much.
that. It's a little bit distracting. I'm not going to lie. I'm not offended about the Vegas invite. I'm a little bit worried about you guys, though. You guys have been kind of the quarantine dynasty here. But first thing is, call Dana a mental midget, and right before trivia, you got to get his confidence up.
the good thing about us, and I think this is why we'll last, is because he will tell me. He's very straightforward. He'll tell me if he's like, get the fuck out of my house. He'll tell me, and he's very straightforward. He called me a mental midget. We bust balls. So if he wants me to leave, I'll fucking leave.
We fight every day. I'd call him fat. He's on a diet, you know?
Just like that. All right, we'll see how you guys last after trivia.
Hey, what are the stakes, real quick? What do you guys want? I agree with Carl. I like his side of the bet for us.
What can we have you do?
That's
Good
your guys' call.
question.
What did you say?
Good question.
There's no way to even it. There's no way to even it.
Who's his rival?
Oh well, I mean, do something. I want you to do something for. You have to endorse the Short Porch.
Okay.
Our next interview for the
What does
Yankees.
that do for me?
I don't care about you because I hate the White Sox. So I mean, I literally don't even know. Do you know that? Like, I think they're the worst franchise in the world. Or
Yeah, I saw that clip with Chuck Naso a while back, and I wanted to fly to New York, punch you in the face, fly back to Chicago, just like when I got kicked out, like in October or whatever.
all right, good to know. At least we're on the same page.
Oh, side note, this is breaking news. The beer pong tournament is happening within the next couple weeks, and you guys are all in.
All right, let's
All
do
right,
it.
I was waiting for that email. I thought you forgot already. But
I got to figure some things out. But who do you think is the best one out of you four?
what's that?
Who's the best out of you four?
I don't know if we've ever gone head to head.
Well, we played one time, and I was terrible.
I can't talk.
I can see you being bad.
I don't remember that at all. Was I there?
Yeah, dude, the professional beer pong guy.
Oh,
he
that
still
didn't
texts
count. That
names,
didn't
off the
count.
hook.
That didn't count. I was in that game for about 30 seconds. And
Yeah,
then
we
I
faced
was
the number
out.
one beer pong player
Yeah.
in the world who travels the world and plays beer pong. And he
All
just
right.
wasted
What a
us.
hardo.
So what are we doing? We'll let the boys go first here. Dave, why don't you unplug your headphones and do honor system here? Your headphones, not your microphone.
I got a clock today.
You got a clock? Good, because we have a timed question.
All right.
So I got a clock too. All right, boys. So first one, there's no spelling bee this year because of Corona. So we're gonna make you guys spell a word. You ready?
Yes, I'm good at
All right. Your first the word is rhythm. You gotta spell rhythm.
No,
I know.
RHYTHM.
No, there's another Y in there. There's two Y's.
There's not two
Yes,
Y's,
there is.
dude.
Trust me. How'd you start it?
RHYTH.
THYM.
Rhythm? It's no, dude.
Final answer. Wait,
What's the final answer?
there might not be a Y in the end.
Do mine.
You got 5 seconds. You got to spell it.
RHYTHYM.
With the Y at the end?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You guys have to agree. With
Yes.
final answer.
Yes.
No Y or Y?
You pay me $20 if you lose.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You guys are the big beer boys.
Wait, we don't know if it's right or
No,
not.
you got to find out at the end. You find out at the end. You're going to sit on that one for a minute.
I hate him so much.
All right. I need you guys to tell me where the original headquarters were for Budweiser, Coors, and Miller. What were the cities?
St. Louis is one of them. Colorado is Colorado.
That has to be close.
I don't know where in Colorado.
Wait.
The Rockies.
I mean, that's a mountain range, but
Denver. That's tough.
It wasn't me.
Denver, and what's the third? What are the Budweiser?
and Miller.
Miller is hurry up. Chicago. I don't know.
Chicago.
No, it's not Chicago.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I don't know what to do with that one, but we're going to go. All right. So now you have 30 seconds.
Milwaukee.
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you Milwaukee. Okay.
He looked at the chat.
Oh, I actually didn't look at that, but I see it now. Can I close it? I actually
Yeah.
didn't.
You click it on private chat. You should be able to click it on private
I
chat.
promise you, I didn't even see that, but now I can. Now it's gone. I promise.
All right. 30 seconds. Name as many pro sports teams in New York as you can.
Go.
Red Bulls, Yankees, Giants, Jets. You say pro?
Yeah, pro.
Knicks.
We don't count soccer, so
Knicks, Nets.
They're in Brooklyn. That's in New York.
I know it's in New York, you idiot. I don't know if we said Yankees. We should have wrote these
Yankees,
down.
Mets, Knicks.
Rangers, Islanders.
What's the other sport?
Sabres,
Bills.
hey,
I mean, that was unbelievable.
very good.
Forgot about the Buffaloes.
All right, Marty, you're the rat. I saw your video. You did the Year of the Rat. It's the Chinese New Year of the Rat. Carl did a video for Chinese New Year last year. What was last year's animal?
Oh, your mother's ass wipe.
You don't know.
I don't, because I did know it back in the day. I'll guess. We'll just go snake.
Okay.
I wouldn't have said that.
It's one of them. I just don't know what
I would
it
have
is.
said like leopard.
There's leopard's not a year.
What's it's not here. All right, fine. We got one more question. Whoa, we got a shot clock going. Okay. All right, final question. This is an over/under. If you drink 2 cases of beer with 24 cans in each case, did you drink over or under 5 gallons?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
If you drink 2 cases of beer, did you drink over or under 5 gallons?
Well, think of
60.
Think about this. We filled up this thing with a keg, a little bit of a keg. It barely went up. That's 1 gallon, and that's a keg. Under city.
Okay. All right. Let's bring on White Sox Dave.
5 of those.
Oh, fuck.
He said 5 of them. You fuck.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we only did 1. Oh no.
Take it back.
Oh, well,
Am I
All right.
am I supposed to come back?
Yeah, you're back, Dave. You're back. All right. Dave, you ready?
Yeah. What do I got to beat?
I can't wait to see
You know, we haven't said yet. So, first one is the spelling question. You're the guitar guy. Spell the word rhythm.
What does it have to do with guitars? RHYTHM rhythm.
I'm gonna fucking kill you if it's.
All right. Second question. What were the original headquarters for Budweiser, Coors, and Miller? You need 3 cities.
All right, Budweiser. So, all right, Budweiser, St. Louis, Coors, Golden, Colorado. And Miller, you said?
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Okay. All right, Dave. In 30 seconds, you have to name as many New York pro sports teams as you can. No soccer or anything like that. New York sports teams.
All right. Yankees,
Go.
Mets, Jets, Rangers, Giants, Islanders. Do they count? Are we talking the state? Can I count Buffalo? Bills? Buffalo Sabres? He said New York. He didn't say New York City. What am I missing? Jets, Nets, Knicks. And is that it? Did I miss any sport? I feel like I missed a sport.
We'll find out.
All
All right. So your buddy Carl did a video last year. Marty did the video this year for Chinese New Year, Year of the Rat. Carl did it last year. What was last year's animal in the Chinese New Year?
The mouse. We'll say the mouse. I have no fucking clue.
Okay. All right. Last question, Dave. It's an over/under. If you drink 2 cases of beer, and each case has 24 cans, did you drink over or under 5 gallons?
All right, 12 times 12 is 144 times 2 is 288. Over. The answer is 500. It's over 288.
We got a calculator up there. What are you looking at?
No, I'm counting. It's 288 times 2, whatever that is. So 38 times 2 is 76. It is 576 ounces, I think.
It's over.
All right, is that
baby.
over or under
Yeah,
5
it's over.
gallons?
Or gallons?
Okay.
I thought the
Yeah.
answer to the question was ounces.
No, I said over or under 5 gallons.
All right.
All right, now I actually have to add these up because you guys were all over the place. Give me 1 second.
What an answer that was unbelievable.
How you feeling, Dave?
I said over, so I'm and no, I think it's under actually. I'm confident because the beer one I would have got because of my old job. That was easy. New York sports teams, they'll probably, I think I nailed them all.
I think you missed one. I think you missed the
No,
Giants.
you said Giants.
You said Giants?
Yeah.
I think you got it then.
We
I mean, I
Were we
said
counting
Red Bull
Buffalo
first.
teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see what the judge says.
And those are the only two pro teams in Buffalo, right? The Bills and Sabres.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I mean, that was.
All right.
Numbers was unbelievable.
All right, we're ready. We're ready. I hate to do this to you boys, but you guys are not smarter than White Sox Dave. It was the
Wait.
final score was 3-2.
Was it the
3-2. The rhythm. I mean, we would have had a tie.
Why? Why? The rhythm, you asshole.
Oh,
That's
no.
a tough word. Hey, Dana, that's a tough word. It's like my personal toughest word. That's why I threw it in there.
The
But
only reason
I
I
always
know it
throw
is
in
because
an
I brought
extra
it
Y
up
in
to
there, too.
you. I brought it up to you like a week ago. If you remember in the office, I'm like, I'll never know how to spell this word. And I like made it a point like a week ago.
Sugar is a hard word to
Kind of
spell.
sounds
Not,
like insider trading.
not freaking rhythm.
No, Mush, how does it feel that you're sitting there? Dana not only lost you the game, but now he's going to take your favorite couch in your favorite room in the house in the basement.
That's all he's been doing, man. And he's like, oh, I'm the best speller. He stinks. If I know rhythm, you're an idiot. That's what you are. He's losing me my pots. He lost me a beer pong game. He's bringing me down.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with the beer pong. I had the same amount of cups as you.
Look at the percentages.
Unbelievable.
We're gonna clip up the best parts, and then we'll get you guys the social assets over the weekend. And then on Monday, before our Monday show at 10:30, I'd ask both you guys to honor the bet that you guys both lost. The White Sox stayed, and
Yep.
both distribute the content through your social channels with a positive, encouraging tone.
Was it over or under?
It was under actually. It was
Yeah,
under.
now that I was thinking about it.
It's 4.5 gallons.
The gallons, I knew that gallon would come in handy.
Also, Dave only did 24 beers instead of 48 with his math.
He was throwing numbers left.
I
and right.
That
multiplied
was
it by
like
two.
the scene. That was like the scene in The Hangover, where
It was
the
like this-
guy with the beard is just like calculating numbers up in his brain. That was unbelievable.
I mean,
It was wrong. It was
12
way
ounces
wrong.
in it?
He had it wrong.
I
but it
was I was waiting for the Samuel L. Jackson moment. From
Yeah,
Die
in
Hard
Die
with a
Hard 2.
Vengeance,
Yeah.
when he fucking gets the water jugs out from the park. Sorry, Ed.
you gave an exact number.
Eddie is the host. I'm killing Eddie. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.
I
We're
thought
good.
you asked for 500 ounces or something. Like I'm starting to like try to
Make
add
the
up.
potatoes out of your ears, Dave. I said 5 gallons.
Ah, fuck.
I love
Well,
these guys. I love
Unbelievable, Dave.
All right, boys. I mean, is that it? We wrapping it up?
That's it.
if
Dave,
you guys,
Dave
if
moved to 2-2 in trivia, so you're smarter than these two, and then he's smarter than Nate. So,
high
nice.
praise though.
yeah, nice job, White Sox, Dave, Marty, Dana. Thank you for joining us. Thanks everybody for watching Barstool at night. We will see everybody on Monday.
Thanks for having us, guys.
See ya.
Love you
Good
guys.
boys.
Love you too.
Love you.
Barstool, late night, party on, excellent.